Matt's here, Matt Porter from Matt Porter Web Design. He's our gadget guru. You can find him on Adastral Park at Innovation Martlesham. Have I got that the right way around?
Near enough.
Near enough, close enough. I'm in trouble because we've been talking about football and rugby today. Malcolm in Leiston, I like all sports, but there is no doubt football can learn from rugby. You use one item of the blood capsule to make rugby sound like a corrupt sport on a par with football. This was Bloodgate in 2009. I was just using it to illustrate that rugby is not squeaky clean. You know, everybody say, "Oh, well, I do it wonderfully in rugby." It's gouging and kicking and bit of stamping and stuff.
Pretty unpleasant stuff goes on.
With rugby, a player can sustain a cut, get stitched and patched up and return to the field. A footballer would expect a minimum of being stretchered off and a fortnight convalescing in Tenerife or the like, says Malcolm. Clearly,
sounds good to me.
Clearly a rugby fan. Now, look, we have a brew kit this week to review. Every week, Matt comes in, if you're a new listener, and we look at various gadgets. And this is a fascinating one because there's a lot of people doing home brew these days, but this is one that you can order sort of bespoke online.
That's right. It's a kit which basically you can make to order, if you like. So Brew Barrel are a German company, and they have a website. You go onto their website, and when you're there, it gives you like a list of different items that you can, or different ingredients of beer that you can select. So you can say you want Pilsner, lager, wheat beer, ale, or dark, I think, which is like dark mild or something, which I thought was quite interesting because lots of people used to drink dark mild. But you pick your type of beer, and then you can decide whether you want it medium, strong, or very strong in hoppiness. And then you select those and drag that onto, like, there's a little shelf with a glass and everything, which is quite nice. And then you can add additional flavours, so you can give it like an oaky flavour based on the barrel it might be brewed in, or lemon, or
so I could have lager with a dash of lime, could I?
I have got a kit with lager with a dash of lime at home. Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And that's one of the ones I picked. So this one particularly I have here, I actually asked it to be a lager which has a American oak taste to it, so a slight hint of American oak. So you order that online. You shows you in your shopping cart, and you proceed, pay for it or whatever, and it's about £30. So it's not vastly expensive. And a few days later, a kit arrives at your home, where you have a nice barrel here to brew it in.
Yep.
You have your malt. You have like a malt.
So you've got everything in there?
Yeah, there's your malt extract. You have your, that's the flavouring for the oak, but there's obviously your hops as well, and your, that's your hops, that's your yeast, and a little plug, which is for putting into the barrel to let it release pressure. It's like
so
a pressure plug.
Barrels.
Exactly.
Okay.
And very, very straightforward steps. So they provide you with a leaflet here, which is very easy to understand. I believe it's 7 steps to get it to the point of ready. So you follow the steps, put everything in the barrel as it says.
Yeah, but how long do you have to wait?
Right. After a day, you turn the barrel upside down and back again, which gets the yeast and everything mixed in with the ingredients. You then put it on a shelf in room temperature for 4 days, and then after 4 days, you put it in your fridge, and on the 7th day, it is ready to drink.
In a week?
Yes, 7 days.
All right.
They say they use very all natural ingredients, and the particular yeasts that they picked are ones that react quicker than others. So you do get your barrel of lager or whatever you have in your fridge ready to drink in a week.
I've had some very, very interesting homebrew over the years.
I should imagine you probably have, so have I.
Are we going to try this one then?
We are. Okay. So if I go home later on today, I'll make it up.
Yep.
And so next week, I'll bring it in, and after we've done gadget slot,
chat,
we can just have a little
We'll
taste.
sit and have a drink.
Have a
That's
little
great.
taster.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
That sounds good. So this is Brew Barrel.
Okay.
They've been around for a little while in Germany and in the US, and they're just launching at the moment in the UK. So if you go to brewbarrel.co.uk, you can find out how to get your own made-to-measure barrel of lager or whatever you like.
And if you want more information about that or any of the other gadgets that Matt talks about, thegadgetman.org.uk, thegadgetman.org.uk. And if you've got any stories of homebrew, then I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, so would I. And bring some in. I will try and film the process, because it's only meant to take 10 minutes to do it.
Really?
So I'll try and film the process and put that on the website as well.
All right. Fantastic. Okay, thegadgetman.org.uk. And if you've got any stories of homebrew, successful ones or disastrous ones, or strong ones, weak ones...
Yeah. Ones that hopefully don't include death after an explosion. That would be good.
That would be a smart thing. Yeah, that's one to avoid. Matt, thank you very much. Matt Porter from Matt Porter Web Design, based at Innovation Martlesham on Ad Astral Park. And if you want more